Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you guys today. Looking forward to it. Middle of the World Series. Busy day of sports for everyone. I mean, it's a really, really busy day. Hope everyone is here. Great day of boxing. Hope we made a ton of money. I did great. I had one of my best days I've had in months, years. 5,800, I think I made today. It was real today. It was real. Everything hit today. Thank God for that. Hang on. Thank God for that. Everything came through in a real way today. Everything came through in a real way today. Humble crumble in the house. Let me take care of a few things. Having some issues. Having some issues. I should be able to work through all of this. Let me know what up, humble crumble. Hope all is well. Everything is. I am super good. BUatsi won. No way. No. I want to do that in my poll. We'll start that in my poll in a real way. Hang on. All right, guys, the poll is live. The poll is live. We always must do the poll. It's always a wonderful, wonderful day to have a poll. So the poll is live. Everybody get in. Everybody vote on the poll. I wanted to get into that. We'll just start now. I'm going to pay the bills first. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media. 3D Boxing blog. Follow me all forms of social media. Glad to have everybody here. I want to. I thought the decision was a travesty. I thought it was just one of the worst decisions. I thought it was incomprehensible. I thought it was absurd. I thought it was ridiculous. I thought it was a crime in Italy. My mom over in Sicily says, "You do that in Italy, that's a crime, baby. Bambino, you can't do that. That's a crime in Italy." Gary, you underestimate Ingram. I only Gomez on my slip. Well, it was a push, so you got your money back. Yeah, I did. I underestimated Ingram. I did. You're right. I did. The scorecards and punch stats don't add up. Yeah, I'm watching a fight, and it was outrageous. I mean, nobody. We're gonna find out. I don't want to speak too soon, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media. 3D Boxing blog. Please join the Patreon. Get the lock of the week. I gave y'all 3 locks. My boy Mike Tyler. I gave y'all 3 locks. All 3 of the locks hit. All 3 of the locks hit. I gave you guys 3 locks of the week, 2 parlays, 1 standalone. All of it hit. And he's guys voting Paul. Everybody voting Paul. Everybody voting Paul. And Mike Tyler's killing me over Ingram and Perro. I gave you guys 3 locks. I'm gonna read them off to you guys. But join the Patreon, get the lock of the week. Hang on one second. I'll be right back. Good to have everybody here. Will Smith home run. Thank you for the update, Kyle Hayden. Thank you for the update. And Mike Tyler. Shout out Mike Tyler. Mike Tyler, when's your fight? Let everyone know about your fight. But Mike Tyler's giving me a hard time over Gomez when I gave you guys 3 for 3. I'm gonna read off the locks. Let me read off the locks for y'all. Because this is nasty work here, Mike. I gave y'all 3 locks. And you beat me up over this. I see you, Mike Tyler. It's all good. Lock number 1, minus 122 total parlay. Ray and Arthur over. Pat Brown, money line. Arthur Birilasanov, money line. Wilkins Bethel, money line. 4-leg parlay, minus 122, hit. Melvin Jerusalem, money line. Ray Arthur to go the distance. Mayer, money line, hit. What was that? That was minus 160? Minus 160. That's 2 for 2. Third, BUatsi and Parker over 8.5, minus 115. That hit. 3 for 3. I got you guys straight paid. Thank you. Just say thank you, y'all. Just say thank you. But you're right. You're not wrong. I did underestimate Tyler, no doubt. I mean, I did underestimate Ingram, no doubt. The scorecards and punches don't add up. Will Smith just hit a home run. I usually just run with 1 lock per week. I did lock number 1 this week. Shout out Kyle Hayden, guys. Don't forget to tip your gambling advisor in a real way. Your gambling advisor came through for you in a real way. Cash App, Super Chats are available. Don't forget to Cash App or Super Chat your gambling advisor. Super Chats, Cash App is at the bottom. It's 3D Boxing 817. That's 3D Boxing 817. Super Chats are always appreciated too. I got to go grab my coffee and go check this game real quick. Don't forget to Cash App, Super Chat your gambling advisor when he comes through for you like he just did in a real way. Really big week. I gave you guys 3 locks. All of them hit. Glad to have everybody here. Glad to have everybody. Guys, let me know about your winnings. I want to hear about everyone's winnings. I want to hear about it. I want to get into both cards. I only kind of looked at the second card. I didn't have a lot vested into it. I just needed Pat Brown to win. And once that came through, like I didn't have nothing to really watch. And the card wasn't all that good. But good day of boxing. Hopefully it was a profitable day of boxing. It was a profitable day of boxing for me, for sure. All right. Let me pull up the British card. Let me just refresh my memory with that. Guys, do vote upon. I'm interested in what everyone thinks about the BUatsi and Parker fight. I'm really interested in that. I thought that was ridiculous and absurd. I thought that was just crazy. I thought that was nasty work to give that. To me, I thought there were 20,000 whatever people in the co-op arena. I think all of them, except for the 3 judges, thought Parker won, and none of the 3 judges thought Parker won. That is extraordinary. I mean, that scorecard is extraordinary. I'll be honest, the Cameron and Troy Jones fight, I really wasn't keeping an eye on. I wasn't watching it that closely. But I heard that was just that was egregious too. It was a great day of light heavyweight boxing. Billy Dinners. I thought Dinners looked good. Liam Cameron, Troy Jones. I heard that. I wasn't really scoring it. It looked close to me. I heard Salva's card was 97-93 was egregious and criminal. The other two had 96-94, so not much better. The Zach Parker and BUatsi card I thought was just a crime. How does anyone score that? I'm interested in what you guys. If anyone wants to come on with me and chop this up, I'll put the link in the chat. If anyone thinks BUatsi won that fight, let me know. I'll send you the link and we can go over that. And then Ray and Lyndon Arthur. Arthur down in the second, lost the first 4 rounds. I thought then carried the day. I thought pretty much won every round after that. I had it 8-4 with the knockdown. So I had him winning by 3 points. I had it 115-112, just like Mark Lyson. Victor Laughlin had 115-113. Lee Every had it 114-114. Even. So they had some even scorecards there. Only Mark Lyson didn't score around even. Laughlin and Lee Every both scored so 1 round even. I haven't seen the cards. But shout out Lyndon Arthur. I thought that was easy money. I take another one over Johnny Says. Johnny Says, shout out Johnny Says. But yeah, I thought Lyndon Arthur would win even more clear than he did. It was a very close fight because of the knockdown. Lyndon Arthur didn't start well. He carried the day. Later in the fight, he dominated the second half of the fight for sure. But very good fight. Just that was a good day of boxing. No knockouts. I told everyone, just take the overs. Everybody take the overs. It's British boxing. No one wants to hurt each other. It's a non-violent, non-contact sport. No one wants to get hurt. Just patty cake, right? No one wants to hurt the other guy. Guys, keep me up to date on what goes on in this game. But it was a really good day, guys. It was a really good day. Cash App, Super Chat, your gambling advisor. I'm going to start getting in the tape. I'm going to do a ton of tape. I'm going to start with the Virgil Ortiz fight because you guys are very interested in that. So I'm going to start with Ortiz and Lubin. I'm going to do the tape on that. I want to get some of these. These are good. These are good. What did you think of the Yava scorecards? I wasn't really paid. I was watching the fight. I was half watching the baseball game too, so I was going back and forth. It wouldn't be right for me to score that. To tell you how I felt. I didn't score it. The fight seemed close. I hate both fighters. It wouldn't be right. I really wasn't paying that close attention to it. We'll do another poll tomorrow on that. How is Dina favored to beat Flores? You thought who was good? I'm not. He's fighting Gabe. Who's favored in that fight? I'm not sure who you're saying is favored in that fight. Who's fair enough, Mike Tyler. Who's favored? Let me check the odds on this. Cordina is favored, minus 320. Yeah, that's right. I'm not sure. Cordina is favored. I would make Cordina the favorite. Going strong. Alphonse. What? All right, sounds good, Alphonse. All right, this is the one I wanted to address. Gary, how can you say Parker won when he fought so negatively? All he was doing was holding when the odd with the odd leaping in shot. Because he landed more shots. He landed cleaner shots. I get it. It wasn't pretty. But like with that theory, then Klitschko never won a decision, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I understand that it was ugly. I understand it was not what you wanted to see. But he landed the cleaner shots. He landed the better shots. He landed more shots. He was never hurt. He was never in trouble. And he won more rounds. Right? Like there's just no question about it. Like, Mike, we go back and watch that fight and break it down into each round into each round, slice that pie into 10 slices. Who has more better slices? I'm not saying he fought a beautiful fight. I'm not saying that you should teach kids to fight that way. He won more rounds. He won more rounds. That's all there is to it. Guerrero on second. I get it. He held and it was ugly, but he landed cleaner shots. Do we have punch? I'm not a huge punch stat guy. You guys, vote a poll. You tell me. Do you agree with Mike Tyler or me on who won that fight? I get it. It wasn't pretty. I'm not saying it was a masterpiece. I'm saying he won more rounds. Guerrero on second. Guerrero on third. I hate sacrifice bunts. I'm winning, but only because I don't need G-Man Gary no more. I'm bringing down the house for it. Bring it down, baby. Bring it down. I gave y'all 3 locks. All 3 of them hit. Yeah? In a real way, too. I won $5,617 today. Huh? Yo, Elvis is not world class. I agree. I didn't say that he was. I wasn't a Yo Elvis Gomez fan. I just thought that he would get on the inside and rough up Ingram. I thought he'd beat him up on the inside. I underestimated Ingram for sure. Virgil versus Lubin over 9. Virgil okay. Maybe I'm underestimating Lubin. I just don't think Lubin has anything for Verge. Gomez is shit. Okay. Yeah, okay. But he should have won. Ingram is much better than expected. Chin or steel and can switch. Dodgers win. Dodgers. How'd they get the double play? They walk somebody, or how'd they get the double play? Broken bat shot to second. Interesting. Guys, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Do vote in the poll. I'm interested in everyone's thoughts on this poll. Do you agree with Mike Tyler, who thinks that I'm losing my brain here? That BUatsi won because Parker held. Do you agree with me that Parker won more rounds and it was ugly and it was not how I would advise him to fight? And it's not a beautiful strategy. And it's not a beautiful blueprint, but he won more rounds, right? Like, what did BUatsi do? Like, my question to anyone, look, if anyone wants to come on, I don't typically do this, but if anyone wants to come on and tell me how BUatsi won that fight. The poll's closer than I thought. All right. The 64-29 and 7 draw. Guys, keep voting in the poll. If anyone, the link's in the chat. If anyone wants to tell me I have not looked at the comment box, but what is the comment box? Let me see if I can find it. Does anyone have a link to the comment box? I'm not a huge comment box guy. If anyone has a link for it, let me know. Guys, everybody vote in the poll. I don't like how Parker was falling all over the place, buying himself time and a breather. Okay, but did he? Who won the rounds? Who won the rounds though? Like I understand it was not pretty. I'm not arguing that it was pretty. I'm not arguing that at all. I'm not. I'm just saying who won the rounds. And I think it's pretty clear that Parker won the rounds. Someone tell me what BUatsi did to win the rounds. Tell me what BUatsi did to win the rounds. What up? What up, PJ? It's good to have you here, PJ. Kyle Hayden. It's right on their website, like the first one listed. Whose website, Kyle? I hit big tonight. Hang on. All right, Kyle, I added you as a moderator. Please hit us with the link. I'll pull it up. Starting to see BUatsi is not world-class fighter. I don't know if that's fair. You know, I just don't think, like, he's aged, he's shot. I don't think he's a world-class fighter. I think Zach Parker's got world-class skills. He just hasn't shown it. I think Zach Parker clearly won that fight. What you thought of his performance, we can discuss that. I don't think it was a masterpiece performance. I don't think it was vintage performance. I don't think it was high level. But I thought he won more rounds than the other guy. Clearly, I had it 8 rounds to 2. I just don't know how y'all had it. BUatsi has better body language. He held the center of the ring. He looked the stronger of the fighters. This is the part I don't agree. Landed the clear, effective punches. Everything else I may concede to you. Parker was surviving after the 5th, just holding. Yeah, I know. I agree with you. And just because you're holding, like, you don't lose a round for holding. If you did, Klitschko would never win a decision, right? Like, I agree. If you, oh, here we go. Ah. Parker landed 24 punches. He outlanded him in power shots 60. I mean, look, I don't swear by copy box. Look, I'm going to share this with you guys. I appreciate you, Kyle. Thank you. Shout out, Kyle. I don't swear by copy box, right? Total punches, he outlanded him 176. That's significant. Power shots, he hit more than double. He landed more than double. Power shots, BUatsi was 31 of 157 at 19%. That's a good performance from Floyd Mayweather. You couldn't hit Zach Parker, and I understand the holding. He didn't. Okay, he didn't want it. He only landed more than 5 power shots in 1 round. I just don't know how you look at this fight and think he won. 3 punches, 6 punches, 6 punches, 3 punches, 10 punches, 9 punches, 17 punches, 6 punches. I don't understand how anyone thinks he won the fight. I gave him 2 rounds. I really don't understand how anyone thinks he won that fight. I gotta look at the judges' scorecards. I don't have it. The fans scored at 190. Oh, this is extraordinary. The fans scored at 190. I didn't have that. I had 98, 92. I had the judges round by round breakdown. If you can, Kyle, please do. Yeah. Please do. Would love to see the scorecards. Parker won on the was on the floor every round, so he doesn't deserve to win. That's not a criteria. That's not a criteria for scoring. Perro Thompson distance plus 250. Nice. I did like the distance on it. How can you say Parker clearly won? Because he won more rounds. Because he won 8 rounds. Because he won them clearly. I understand the performance was ugly, Mike. I'm not justifying. I'm not saying the performance was pretty. I'm not saying it was a masterclass performance. BUatsi's landing 3 punches a round. How are you scoring rounds for BUatsi? I always say this about the De La Hoya Trinidad fight too. De La Hoya gave away the last 5 rounds. Maybe, but Trinidad didn't win them. He didn't land anything. I don't understand how you win rounds when you don't land any punches. If someone can explain to me how you win rounds when you land 3 punches a round, 6 punches a round, 9 punches, how are you winning these rounds? You land 3 power punches a round and you're winning the rounds? Has anyone discussed the Gomez robbery yet? It seemed close to me. I wasn't scoring it though. It's obvious the judges scored each time Parker fell to the ground as a big scoring shot. It's not hard to believe he pissed the judges off using that tactic. Okay, but that's not a criteria. There's no criteria that says that if you fall to the ground, then you lose the round. Like we're not going to change the way we box. We're not going to change the criteria because you don't like the way Parker boxed. Parker won the rounds. If you don't like the way he fought, do something about it. Like the rest took points. I understand they don't like fighting in the UK, so they probably like the holding. So, do they like the holding or do they not? If they don't like the holding, take a point from them. But they didn't take a point, so therefore Parker wins the rounds. What up, Rando? Shout out, Rando. Guys, everybody vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. The judge, as a judge, the only winner I could give is BUatsi was offering aggression. Parker was running. That's not a criteria, though. He's running. I don't even know what that means. He's running. Do you mean he's boxing? That's not a criteria. He ran isn't a criteria. Parker was mistaken the boxing ring for a low jump. All right, guys, vote in the poll. He did a David Haye against Vlad. Took the knee. Shout out, Rambler. No one won in the BUatsi fight. They both should have been fined and told to leave. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that as a take. I swear I am. The judges, ChatGPT, how judges could still get to BUatsi, ring generalship, defense, front foot control, blocking, parrying, round optics, best spell in round 9. I gave him round 9. Late burst, end of round, impressions, swung tight frame. I don't understand. So you don't need to land any punches? So you don't need to land any punches. As long as you're on the front foot, then you win? Home A side, gravity, close UK, round 10 to lean toward the house fighter. BUatsi next fight going to be well, just give him the decision. As long as he's on the front foot, he wins, right? As long as he comes forward, he wins. That's what I'm being told, guys. As long as he comes forward. So, I'm going to start the Virgil tape. I'm going to get that up for you guys tomorrow. You guys are going to have that tomorrow. I'm going to have all the Virgil tape out for you guys tomorrow. Guys, please, we'll hit all three. All three. We hit all three parlays. Make sure we hit all three locks. So make sure to tip your gambling advisor. He came through for you in a real way. Greatly appreciates all of y'all. Make sure to tip your gambling advisor. Cash App, Super Chats in the ticker below. Make sure to join the Patreon. It's pinned in the chat. BUatsi next fight going to be a loss to him. All right, so I'm going to do the Virgil fight. We're going to go live once, maybe twice tomorrow. Not sure yet. Virgil hasn't faced a southpaw fighter in a minute. That's true. Ezra Taylor, Queensberry, best light heavyweight. I think he beats everyone that fought tonight. That's interesting. I got to think about that. Maybe. You guys like Ezra Taylor? Pat Brown got some good rounds in, and he got the stoppage. Shout out Pat Brown. He was my final leg on my final parlay. He made it a perfect night for me. Shout out to Pat Brown. All right. Let me check my poll. Parker up 65-25. Guys, vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. Let me know what you guys think. Smash the like button. Join the Patreon. Good night of boxing. Next week's going to be good, too. We got the Virgil Ortiz fight. We got a lot of fights going on next week. Really, really good week. I'm going to go live for you guys as much as I can. As much as I can. So I'm looking forward to it. What about the date 8? Do you have a specific question? All right, guys, everybody vote in the poll. Everybody vote in the poll. Katsuma Akitsugai. I'm gonna. What is? I don't understand what the question is. Yes, he fights in Lakeland, Florida against Astrolabio on a Pro Box card. That's the Nick Floss Tiger Johnson card. My boy Xavier Bocanegra and Ronaldo Bocanegra on those cards too. Shout out. Emilio Garcia is on that card. It's a good card. I'm not sure what your question is, though. He's fighting Astrolabio. He should win. All right, guys. Any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Put them in the comment section now. I'll forever hold your peace. Let me close out my poll. Guys, vote in the poll. Ending the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7. Ending the poll in 6, 5, 4, 3, ending the poll in 2, 1. So the poll is closer than I thought. So that the final poll is 65 Parker, 25 BUatsi, 10 draw. It's a little closer than I thought. A little closer than I thought. Do you think Jones got hard done by? Troy Jones? I didn't score the fight. I wasn't scoring a fight. I really wasn't scoring it. I had a great day. I made $5,617 today. So I had a good day, Alphonse. Hope today was profitable for you too. I didn't bet. The only thing I bet on the BUatsi fight was the over. I didn't bet on the winner. So I didn't lose any money on it. I made money on that fight. I'm just saying that I thought the decision was egregious. But the poll thought it was a little closer than I did. So shout out to the poll. All right, I'll be live again tomorrow. Not sure what time. I'll keep everyone up to date. Guys, like, comments, share, subscribe. Help me get to 3,000 subs. We're almost there. Appreciate everyone. November 1st, 2025 from Texas. If you guys have any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, put them in there now. Questions, comments, thoughts, put them in there now. Otherwise, I'm gonna end the show today. Great show today. Now everyone's coming on. Is this something you guys? Is something I want to talk about? Omari Jones. The zone card I was only half watching because I didn't have any money on it really. I only had money on, like I said, Pat Brown, and then once he came through, I watched him baseball half watching baseball. Omari Jones looked good, not spectacular. You know, he looked good over a poor opponent. The rest of the card, it was a lackluster card. Yovis Gomez, I just going to fight Pat Brown. Lania Perro, Jordan Thompson, that fight was atrocious. Like, it was so bad. Jordan Thompson looked awful. Horrible. It just wasn't an intriguing card. No one likes to get knockouts. Well, I guess Pat Brown and Omari Jones got knockouts, right? But Gomez, Perro, we go the distance. Nashant Dev, we went the distance. It was not a highly entertaining card. It was not a great card by any means. Next week, great week of boxing. We closed the month or started the month, however we want to look at it. Very, very strong. We had the Pacquiao, the Filipino card. We had the Canadian card. Now we had these two cards today. We did well. We made some money this month. Not the biggest fights this month. November's a much better month for names. But again, names don't always equate. Names don't always equate to dollars. Have you locked up? Not yet. I will, though. I will. What do you think of Not much. He's better than Jordan Thompson. Not much, though. Tiger Johnson, how we feel. I like the over. I don't feel no type of way in that. I might do that first. I may do Jordan Thompson first. I may do Tiger Johnson first. I'm not sure yet. But those are going to be my first two: Tiger Johnson and Virgil Ortiz. I'm going to do those two fights first. Tiger Johnson is first, so I may do him first. All right. Tiger Johnson, it's a more fun fight. But I'm going to break down those two fights Sunday and Monday. Those are the two fights I'm going to have broken down for you guys. All right. I'm going to wrap. You guys are a pleasure. You guys are always the best. Guys, like, share, and subscribe. Smash the like button. Join the Patreon if you have not already. I will see y'all tomorrow. We will go live again tomorrow. It is November 1st, 2025. From Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.